Hello, what do you know about bonsai? Well, I don't know a lot about it, but from what I can see, it's usually a tree growing in a very small container so that its roots are restricted, which causes the growth of the tree to be restricted. What have we got here then? What's this? Is this bonsai? Is this potato bonsai? We've got potatoes growing in small containers and the roots are restricted. Is that bonsai? I don't know. You might want to tell me. This is a potato called Swift. This is Swift. Swift is a certified seed potato. This is a potato from my veg rack. It's a set aside shop bought potato and I don't know its variety. This is another set aside shop bought potato and I don't know its variety either. So we've got three varieties of potato here by the looks of things. 1, 2, 3. And I think they're different varieties of potato because there is a distinct difference between the leaves, the colour, the shape and the texture. And what I plan to do is I plan to move these up now into one bigger container, into a bag. Hey, who said you can't grow different varieties of potato in the same container? Who said that? Well, it wasn't me. Huh? It wasn't me. But who said rules are made for gardeners who are afraid to write their own rules? Who said that? Rules are made for gardeners who are afraid to write their own rules. It was me. I've just said it. I said it. And here at Homegrown Veg, we're not afraid to write our own rules. We're going to plant these three different varieties in the same bag. Okay, now before we do that, just let me show you what these potatoes could have looked like had they gone straight into a bag or a container that was big enough to enable them to grow to maturity. Clearly, they're not going to grow to maturity in these smaller pots. But once moved up into a bag, I'm hoping they'll grow to maturity. Let me show you what these could have looked like. This is a 10-inch water bucket grown potato. Hey, how about that? How about that? It looks a monster. It isn't. It's just the normal size that a potato would grow to if it didn't have its roots restricted, like those three in the front of the shot. So we're hoping to move them up and grow potatoes just like this one that's in the shot now. Okay, let's get the wheelbarrow sorted out and then we'll move these three potatoes up. This is Meg. Say hello, Meg. Wag your tail. Go on, give us a wag wag. Good girl. Good girl, Meg. Let's have a look at Daisy, see what Daisy looks like. This is Daisy. Daisy's a cockapoo. Meg's a working cocker spaniel. Daisy's going to get her haircut tomorrow. You're going to get your haircut tomorrow, Daisy. You look a smart girl when you've had your hair cut. I'll bet you will. You'd be glad to get that off. Blimey. Yeah. You'll be a lot cooler once you've had your hair cut tomorrow, Daisy. This is the bag we're going to be growing the potatoes in. It's a 7-gallon fabric bag. There's already an infill of soil mix in that bag, and I've set these 3 yogurt pots into that. So beneath the yogurt pots is a 2-inch layer of this stuff. Okay, the yogurt pots are sat on top of that 2-inch, and then I've infilled. Why have I done that? It'll become obvious as this video proceeds. If you've seen me do this before, you'll know what's coming. Let me tell you about this stuff. Okay, so it's a mixture of my homemade compost using garden soil. There's also soil from molehills in there. There's also forest bark and wood chip in there. And would you believe it, there's leek and onion fertiliser in there. Why leek and onion fertiliser? Well, because it's all I've got left. And what did I say earlier in this video about writing rules? Who says it won't work? It might work, it's all I've got, it's gone in. So we're going with this mix, and there's some leek and onion fertiliser in there. Okay, let me show you this. Let me show you this neat trick. When we take this out, screw it first to make sure it's broken from the soil, and lift it out. Hey, perfect size. Now we're going to drop this potato plant into it, this bonsai potato plant. Loads of roots there, isn't there? It's ready to go. Bang, get in there. 1 down, 2 to go. It's all in a preparation. Last one. Here it is. This is that Swift. I know that because it's got a ticket with it. See the ticket? I'll just take that out. Where shall I pop that? Oh, I'll put it there. Bang, get in. That's it. 3 potatoes planted in a 7-gallon fabric bag, equally spaced. Now I'm going to fill this in now. Okay, and this looks as though there could be a lot of damage caused if I start throwing more soil, more compost into there, just on top of that foliage. It's going to break it down. Check this out. Sawn off pop bottle. You will have seen me do this before, I'm fairly confident. We need to get all these leaves protected, and this is how we're going to do it. And this pop bottle, incidentally, is a perfect fit. All we've got to do is take our time. Okay. Let me just show you how good a fit it is. That's how good a fit it is. Okay, let's do this guy next. And there will be no damage to these potato plants, there will not. Last one, and by the look of it, this is the one with the most foliage. So, oh, easy peasy lemon squeezy. Come on. Okay, now then, we can be as rough as we like, because there's no way we can damage the foliage on those potato plants. There just isn't, it's protected. Now if you want to see a potato reveal, that's a few months down the line, isn't it? That's a few months down the line. So, unless I've called this a start to finish video, you're not going to see it. But when I do harvest these potatoes, which as I've said is a few months down the line, I will produce a start to finish video where I'll dovetail the finish onto this video, and then you will see a potato reveal. Hey, look at that. Right, let's just ease it all in like this. Let's push it in, make sure we get it in. Right, are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? Okay. Let's remove the pop bottles. Bit of a twist. Bring it out nice and gently. How's that? How about that? Let's do this one. Nice and gently. Does it? Now this, I guess, is the equivalent to earthing up your potatoes or hilling up your potatoes. If you're growing potatoes in a stitch and the leaves appear like this, you pull the soil over the leaves, don't you? So don't worry about doing this. I've done it for a few years now. It works. Doesn't harm the potato. The fact that we're going to bury them, we're going to inter them in this bag for the next 3 or 4 months, and then we just shake it in as best we can, don't we? Something like this. How about that? Let me just get the watering can, we'll give them a drink. Oh Daisy, will you come on to see what's going on? Are you ready for this? Now the potatoes, as they came out of the yoghurt pots, that soil boil was quite wet. So I'm not going to give them a big drink. These are going to stand outdoors now. And as I've already said, yeah, 3 or 4 months, come back to me. You'll see these being harvested, hopefully. Okay, this is Homegrown Veg, signing out.